Look at those buildings in the back, off in the distance. Those are really cool. The lighting effects do a lot. Rock Bomb is one place where the fancy lighting effects really help the game, I think.
Just met the Sponginator.
The delay on Spongebob
Like
expressing pain is a little silly.
Just my size.
But I feel like I kind of cheated the game a little bit by being able to... Can I still jump around that thing? Maybe if I try really hard. I think you could jump around that without much issue originally, in the original game. Goodbye, Bomb. I don't think jumping on this would help me. Maybe you could just like drop underneath and then do it like that. Oh no, I think it was you could jump on here. I think you could jump on these those supports, and then from there jump on top or something like that. Point being though, you can see us make this part really easily. It feels really silly that at the end of the last episode I was able to defeat a 3-time robot with the bubble hole. Because that's not what you're supposed to be able to do. It's something that you're expressly supposed to not be able to do. Which at the same time feels kind of weird because I would think you'd want to be able to use your newfound power-up. Whereas the area before this is all about just being a tech demo for your newfound power-up. Or ability, I guess. I don't know what to first call it. Rock Bomb actually seems to kind of... Good job cutting yourself up. Kind of avert that. Like, it actually kind of like seems to totally ignore the fact that you have the bubble bowl. Is there any place in Rock Bomb where you actually use the bubble bowl now that I think about it? I feel like there isn't. So yeah, Kikis sometimes break because they fall, but other times not. Times are still annoying about ledges. So you can't. Can you still jump? Yes, you can still jump. Okay. Do they not get angered if you attack anymore? I noticed they don't freak out right as I'm attacking them.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
No, they don't get angry if you attack anymore. That's interesting. See. Turn this into a stealth game. It's a nice, inconspicuous takedown. Can I just drop down there?
I feel like a new
Blow
sponge.
myself right now? Like I said, this place is kind of weird and out of order. I really don't remember that neon sign though. Boom! Make an entrance. Why does the game say you're infiltrating the museum all sneaky-like? Like, what are you trying to sneak from? It, like, implies that you're trying to not be found by something, doesn't it? Yep. I guess keep in mind that you don't need, at the same time you're trying not to, like, get the robots or something?
Another find for Patrick.
I'm not sure. Isn't there still a sock in Jellyfish Fields I'm not sure about the location of? Isn't there? I think there's... I'm pretty sure there's one I missed that I don't know how to get. There's the one with the... Oh no, never mind. I think I forgot that there's the one that you need the cruise bubble for and one you need the bubble bowl for. I could get the bubble bowl one now, but I'll probably just come back once I have the cruise bubble. Come back with the cruise bubble, except that's elsewhere. Again. Ooh, awesome. Nor one frame trick to get up there, I guess. Might be some trick to go up slides. I don't know. If there is, I don't know it. I think actually I saw just before uploading, just before recording this that. Hey, I want to see if you can hit that tiki. Can you not? Is he throwing it? don't know if he's throwing at my feet right there. Yeah, it just goes right through. I was wondering, that'd be a cool detail if they could actually destroy TVs. Hello. That's a crazy knockback. Feels weird being knocked back though, because you keep your momentum from being knocked back a little bit more, it feels like. Explosions everywhere. But I think I saw a chip that actually just put up an 80% speedrun of this game. Right before I started recording this. Well, not necessarily put up right before I started recording this, but I saw it right before I started recording this. I don't like that. I shouldn't be able to do that.
Like a spring breeze.
So, by the way, I always get annoyed. There we go, by not being able to knock those. Hey! What are you doing? Can they shoot while they're in the air or something? I just get annoyed by not being able to knock those guys off ledges, though. Spongebob. That's Patrick's shtick. Actually, that's what Patrick does in the movie game. Does he have that animation in the Bikini Bottom? Patrick, not SpongeBob. The one where he just like picks stuff up off the ground like a chicken. I think that's just in the. Oh, you can like make that underwear invisible. It's really strange looking. But I think that was just in the movie game. Anyways, that little detour aside. More detours!
Hey, you!
I
Need to do laundry.
do not remember admittedly much of Rock Bottom. Where do you go from here to not, like, just have your life end immediately? Is there a place to go now? Save bait! That's interesting. Hans actually picks you up if you fall down there.
Go SpongeBob! Go SpongeBob! Go SpongeBob!
There's something down here. Something down here. Oh, range, jeez. Does he get angry at all if I'm in his personal space and...
There's nothing
So he
like
gets
the
angry if I
smell
touch
of
him.
bubbles in the morning. Smells like... Ouch!
It's awkward.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
Platform, you wanna come back? Platform, come home. Okay. I mean, as I was saying, I don't actually remember Rock Bottom especially well. In part because I feel like
Tartar sauce! The horror!
the way it's laid out just makes it a bit harder to follow. It's so very non-linear and whatnot. Not necessarily inherently non-linear, because you still have to go from one place to another in a certain order. But there are lots of forks,
Take
I guess I'd say. But yeah, you pass one thing and then you have to go somewhere else and then hit a button and then come back. At a later point. Ah. It's weird how much effort they expect you to put into getting
I feel like a new
health
sponge.
sometimes. In this game. These weird tikis. I like little things like this though, look at this. You can destroy the stone tiki by doing that. They're like little puzzles. This game's got so many of them. It's interesting, the bombs actually literally try to circle you in this one. Instead of just walking up to you and then. So just walking up to you, I
spring
suppose.
breeze.
Certain. Spongebob. Well, since we can jump, this is probably not going to be as big of a deal as it was in the original.
Roll, roll, roll the sponge.
I just found the way he says that really satisfying.
It shines.
Can I have a mulligan? I wasn't ready. I actually need a Spongebob, it feels like. But there's so many little detours you have to do here, I guess, is the way it goes. That's interesting. So, you can see where it lands. They always land in the same place. That's odd. Okay, there's so huge in this.
I feel like a new sponge.
It always weirded me out how here you just randomly had volcano sauce and specifically toothbrushes, because you don't see toothbrushes anywhere else. I think you might see, I feel like you see toothbrushes at the end of Rock Bottom, actually. Right before the spot where you can go back to the... first area from? Well darn, I'm not gonna destroy that thing if it turns out to be useful like that. Look at that. Very useful. But for instance, the museum was right in front of us, yet we have to go all the way over here. And then from here you can split off into some of the places like...
Someone better make good use of all these.
the swing games. And look at that awkward double jump.
Barbecue sauce.
But then there are so many little places you can go off from there where you see different things to pick up, like socks and whatnot.
Well, I suppose it'll make Patrick happy.
Right down here, for instance, you have this little thing which I passed up earlier. Oh, I barely missed a button there. And now to pick up half of these buttons for Sandy too.
That's for
I do like being able
Texas.
to lasso things in the air. Feels a little imbalanced because it feels like the game's not really designed for it, but it's really satisfying to do. It's suitable for the area's atmosphere, I think. It's just that this place is kind of confusing for the first time. Especially you have to run through here as well, where you have to pass up multiple paths before eventually coming to something you actually need to interact with. You have to pass up multiple dead ends before you can actually find that button that opens up the wall that blocks off the Duplicatotron over there. And then you can progress from there. I should quite remember where it is I want to go from here. Ultimately, I want to go over to the, look. Museum. Okay. It's one of those annoying things where you think the prompt is going to appear for the last one, it doesn't. No big deal. You can head right back on up. Is that the How Intonation Spatula? No, it's not. The How Intonation Spatula is... How do you get that one normally, actually? I forget. Is it like this? I legitimately only remember how to get it by exploring the Spongebob. Game's real proud of you for getting over here. Look at all these shiny objects. Mostly red ones, but nice purple one too. Where are we episode-wise? We're at end of episode-wise. There you go. I think the intention is that you hit this button here, this nice little hidden button here. There we go, and that makes us appear. I feel like there's something I was supposed to swing on to get across there. It's weird how the cutscene didn't play there.